What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Wild back with another video. As you can tell by the title today, we're gonna be talking about the LS swap and the Coyote swap. So I'm gonna do a comparison, drop a couple videos for y'all, and y'all tell me which one y'all think is best. I got a 5.0 motor from out of a 2014 red Mustang that I could put in the car, but I'm kind of up in the air on what I want to do. And so I want y'all to stay tuned. We're gonna get into the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
I talk, they listen. We bow our heads for forgiveness daily, cause in God we trust. Cause we came from the bottom, didn't have, but in God we trust. Couple revolver talkers started involving in drugs. Granny prayed for me daily, she had a problem with thugs. Family suffered, seen the struggle. Had to be a hustler. Why the fuck attend the school when all the teachers driving scufflers? There's no sense in it. Dope so good, fuck my foot, I put my wrist in it. Yeah, okay, now I'm building up my clientele and filling up my pockets. Rolling up, I'm high as hell, finna touch a rocket. I do this for the streets, and hood and every project. I got this, I get on the beat and touch you with lockness. I got it off the dope flow, got it off the dro smoke. Remember being broke, no joke, I had no hope. Started robbing, then got on my quote.
Alright guys, so like I was saying earlier, I'm thinking about doing what I know for a show. I'm finna swap the motor coming out, and I'm gonna do a motor swap on it. So I'm kinda in the air between doing an LS or doing a Coyote swap. And so I've been looking at different videos, and it ain't really about, like, I know the Coyote, if I drop this Coyote in, I can be right off the back at like I think it's like 425, 435 at the crank. That's just dropping the motor in. And with the LS, I'm looking at like 340, 350 at the crank, which just dropped the motor in. But it's so much you can do to the LS to squeeze power out. And that's just if I go 5.3. If I go like 6.0 or 6.2 LS, then I'm looking at about 400, 450 at the crank, depending on what kind of motor I go with. But so yeah, I've been looking at different reviews, different videos on YouTube, and just being up in the air about doing the swap and figuring out which route I want to take. So I decided to ask y'all, see what y'all think, get y'all opinion on it. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna keep it kind of a secret what I put under the hood. You just have to stay tuned to find out which route I go. But it's always good to get other people's opinion and thoughts on it. But yeah, so we trying to make a decent amount of power. And for y'all that know about cars and know about Mustangs, the new Edge Mustang between 99 and 04 only came with 260 horsepower at the crank, which was cool in 2003, 2004. But now you got V6 cars that come with more horsepower than it. And so like 260, that was a big number back when the cars first came out. The Mustang had a lot of power. It still didn't quite compare to the Z28 and the SS that came out within that same year. I think they came with like 305, 320 horsepower versus that 260 that was in the Mustang. So it was a lot of power then, but they still were kind of slacking when you put it up next to the Camaro and the Trans Am that came out within the same year. And so yeah, 260 horsepower in 2020 and 2021. that ain't enough to keep up. It's so like I said, you got V6 Camaros coming like 320 at the crank, like 290, 280 at the wheel. That is stock, no intake, no tune. And so you got Charger GTs coming about the same amount, 300 at the crank, about 290, 280 at the wheel. And so 260 at the crank for a GT. Like I said, it's just not enough within this day and time. So yeah, that motor gotta definitely come out, and we're gonna do a swap on it. But I'm gonna crank it up for y'all, let y'all see it run. It is a strong motor. No lights on the dash. It's just that I want to take a different route. In 2020, 2021, we looking for more power. So stay tuned. I'm gonna crank it up for y'all, and we're gonna get going. So as y'all can see, man, like it ain't no lights on the dash. Ain't no gas in the motherfucker. There ain't no lights on the dash. It do have a strong motor in it. No smoking, no running hot. Exhaust pretty much stock, ain't nothing done to the exhaust. But you know, all this gonna change. Get back here, see if I can show y'all. I think there's some 4-inch tips on it. So I got 4-inch tips on it. But other than that, everything else pretty much stock on the exhaust. But y'all know when I build a car, man, I switch out every time. So like I said, this motor coming out, it is for sale. I'm gonna pull the motor and the trans out. So, you know, anybody got a V6 Mustang they want to swap, or got a red GT, everybody need a motor, they blew their motor. I'm gonna take this out. Complete dropout, like I said, motor and trans, out of wire, turn tape, everything you need. I'll be able to pull it out and kill it. Let y'all see this interior, man, for 2003. The interior in great shape. I'm talking about the leather seats. It ain't no rip. It ain't no turf. The carpet still good. All that's still good. So you can tell whoever had the car took care of it. There ain't no rips in the leather at all. So the interior is immaculate. So that's something I ain't gotta touch. I'm gonna leave it all original. So yeah, the interior still good. The steering wheel coming out though. Y'all gotta stay tuned on it for the steering wheel that I got. But the steering wheel coming out. I'm gonna swap that back dash back there. Know we going TV radio. But yeah, that's the interior, man. Interior good. Like I said, the motor strong. So you can tell whoever had the car took care of it. But we finna pull all that out, gut it, and redo it. So yeah. So I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of stuck between doing the 5.3 LS or doing the 5.0 Coyote. Like I said, I can get my hands on the Coyote right now. I know what one it. It's a 14 5.0 if I'm mistaken. So I can get my hands on it now. It's the motor and the trans. Got the ECU, the wire harness. But I kind of want to do something different though. And so I was browsing on YouTube, and you see a lot of Coyote swaps going into New Age. You can find a lot of those videos. So I really want to do something different and kind of do like a sleeper Mustang build. where people don't know what's under the hood. They pull up and see that it's a 2V and think that's a 2-valve Mustang, but get something different once that light turn green. So that's kind of like what I'm in the market for, what I'm in store for. We're doing right now. I'm pretty much leaning more towards the LS, but who knows, man? I might go and throw that Coyote in there since I get my hands on it and just turn it up. So I don't know yet, but yeah, y'all drop a comment, let me know what y'all think I should do. I'm gonna put a couple clips in the video of some LS Mustangs and some Coyote Mustangs, and y'all just tell me which one y'all like best. Appreciate it. Stay tuned. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe and that notification bell, and we going up all 2021.
Hey, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.